Hi, it's Laura. Are you ready for a little haul video? This is going to be a really good one. If you will recall, a few weeks ago, a month ago, something like that, I went to the sale of a woman who was liquidating her vintage selling inventory. She referred to herself as a vintage stylist, but I think that she was a vintage seller that really just does like in-person stuff and helps people kind of like put together their looks essentially. So I think she was a vintage seller who also specialized in like styling people. Um, anyway, she was great the last time I went. All of the pieces I bought from her ranged from like $20 to $40 or so. She was having a second round. She's starting it this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but she invited me to come early and pick through things, which I did, and I was very excited for. I've been talking about it a lot, I know. So finally happened. I'm going to go through that stuff with you. I'm going to be taking like some single shot photos of things because she likes to take photos of them to as sort of like a record of what she sold, but we didn't have time to do that yesterday, and I told her I would email her the photos. So I'm going to do that. I have tried to like fix the video so that the lighting doesn't fluctuate. I think it may make it a little bit difficult for me to do more close-ups of light colored stuff, but we'll see how it goes. I feel like this is going to be better than the constantly changing light that I've been showing you with videos. So let's go through this stuff, and I'm going to tell you all about like my visit with her and how everything went. So the first thing I'm going to show you is this cute little bag. And it's just, see, we got the color, but at least it's like a little bit more, I don't know. Anyway, this is like a pastel kind of candy dot style bag. It's that mesh with the adhered plastic again. Really cute. I haven't tried selling one of these in a really long time, like this kind of style, but I think it will do decently. Um, when I was doing her, when I was going through stuff with her yesterday, everything, she once again prices things individually. But what I did at the end of the sale was not the end of the sale, but after I went through and like picked out all the stuff that I thought I would potentially want, I sort of hung it up in order of like, I need this to like, okay, this would be nice to have. And she just kind of went through and gave me a tally as she went. We came to a stopping point. So it was great. I spent a total of $500, which Um, and I got 27 pieces, so it averages out to $18.50 per piece, which is really pretty good for the stuff I got. So we'll keep going. So let's see, the next little piece I have here, and this is not, I'm not showing you this in order of like, the importance that I placed on it yesterday. This is just how it's coming out of the bag. So I got this little cutie chiffon situation. I love all these little vintage nighties. One of the things that's really hard is when I'm in a thrift store and I see something like this, it's kind of a no-brainer. I'm like, yes, please, because they're usually priced, if it's $10, it's expensive, right? But when I'm spending a little bit more money, sometimes it can be harder to make decisions. First of all, everything was amazing. Secondly, I'm not sitting there comping things as I go. So if I'm in a thrift store and I find something that's maybe a little bit pricier than I'm looking for, I can comp it and see if it's something I want to bother picking up. But I wasn't doing that here. I probably could have. She gets it. She wouldn't have cared. But, it can be so time consuming. And I don't find a whole lot of like, 60s chiffon lingerie anymore. So there's parts of me that's like, is this not as in demand anymore? Or do I just, it's been so long since I found something like this that I feel like it doesn't, like, I'm like, oh yeah, I haven't done that in a while. I don't know if it still sells. Like, so I was second guessing a lot of my choices, sort of. But, I, we'll see. Anyway, so I got this. This is adorable. I will say that probably everything here is going to go right to eBay, Etsy, whatever. There may be a couple of things I'll throw on Whatnot as like really enticing bits for a show, but I don't anticipate it really. Okay, next is this little cutie. This I'm going to try and keep for myself if it fits me. This is a vintage swimsuit. So here are the bottoms. These are going to be like more of a hipster style. You can't see that if I do that, but right. Here's the print, like so freaking cute. And then the top. I can't make it behave itself. Anyway, little top. And this is Catalina, which is fantastic. It's going to be hard to photograph, but I'll just kind of hold it up. She'll get it. We'll be fine with that. So if that doesn't fit me, obviously I will try to sell it. I did try to look it up. Just out of curiosity, somebody had a similarly printed Catalina bikini listed for like $300. Now, again, all of this is listed prices, and that doesn't necessarily mean anything, especially if there's only one or two. I was looking things up through the Gem app, which just shows you stuff that's currently available. It's a great resource. All right, let's see. Next, this dress is really adorable. Polyester. One of the things I liked about this was that the size is a little bit larger. I mean, it's not, I don't think anything was huge, but this is probably like 30, between a 30 and 32-inch waist, probably more around 30. So, like a size medium. So it's nice, adorable. And that's one of the reasons I got it, was because it was a little bit larger. A lot of the pieces that she had, probably the majority, were like a size small, and I feel like that's pretty common with vintage collections like this. There's going to be a lot of smaller sizes. It just seems to be how it is. So there's that. Let's see. So next I have this really cute little, this is like a silky nylon fabric, probably like, it's like meant to wear around the house, like a robe or something. Right? Look at those colors. I love it. I don't know if there's a tag. I didn't even look. There's not a tag in the neckline, but there might be one down lower in the hem. I don't know. So all of this stuff does need to be soaked. She is a smoker, and as far as I can tell, she doesn't smoke in the house, but the smell does still kind of end up getting into stuff. So I have to go buy massive amounts of vinegar so that I can soak all of this. Oh, 1 second. Let's see. Stay there, please. All right. I didn't see any tags, which again doesn't matter. This thing is amazing. So, and most of this stuff should clean up pretty easily. I don't think I have anything that's going to be unsoakable, All right, let's see. I want to save that one because it's one of my favorites. This thing is so freaking adorable. So this is a little 2-piece set. First is this. So it's a little long sleeve, like this is a romper. So those are shorts on the bottom. So cute. And it's got a metal zipper down the back. It looks like it could be handmade. Oh, look, and it's got a little belt attached to it. That's super cute. And then this is a skirt. Oh no, she said these are pants. Oh no, this is a skirt. She called them wraparound pants, but there's all sorts of hook and eye closures that are doing weird things on here. I don't understand what's happening. So it looks like it's just kind of like, I think it just goes around the waist. And whether you have the slits maybe at the sides, probably the sides, so that it's really open, but then you've got the romper underneath, like just an adorable little look. So let me see if I can get this photo for her. Oh, my dish is there making noise. Yeah, all the little hook and eye things are around the waistband. So this hooks on, I guess, and then you put the belt over the whole thing. And super cute. I've seen pieces like this before where I've found either just the romper part or just like the skirt part, and finding both together, it's amazing. So when I got to her house, she was sitting out on the stairs. I was like 15 minutes early, and I had given her the heads up that I probably would be, and she said that was fine. And she was just like, "Oh, I'm having one of these days, like basically like an everything is going wrong kind of week." And I was like, "Girl, I know, I hear you." So I sat on the stairs and we were chatting for a while. She was telling me about some of the people who have been contacting her because of the ad. She had the ad up on estatesales.net and on her Instagram page. And she, as I said, the sale's running Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I was coming on a Thursday evening to see her. And so, and I don't know if she actually had me showing up first or if she was, like saying that, like, I do think she genuinely likes me. I don't know if she thought that maybe I would be offended because I thought I was for, whatever. It was cool, but she was, she was talking about a particular seller who had been contacting her and kind of hounding her. And so ultimately she's like, okay, fine, come over like Wednesday evening at this time. And just sort of her whole experience with this seller. And she was just like up to here with it, and I felt bad for her. And then like another vintage seller guy who also like was just intolerable for her. And I felt terrible for her. And it just blows my mind because people are like, the way that she was describing the interactions, these people were kind of like, oh, all this crap. They're like taking the clothes and just like throwing them around as they're looking for stuff. And they're not being like respectful of the items. And they're kind of like, okay, I'm going to give you $200 for all of this. Like, just, she's like, no. So, we bonded a lot over that stuff. It blows my mind the way that some people behave, honestly. Um, and then we went inside and she was showing me some stuff. And then, I went through and just got all my stuff together. And, it was fun. I had a good time. This is a dress that I got. It's like a nylon-y, polyester-y kind of thing, right? And it's got this great floral print on the bottom. And of course, the sleeves are a big part of the reason why I wanted to get it. It's really cool. I also don't see tags in this, which again, like, people used to make clothing a lot more frequently than we do now. And sometimes people just take the tags out. Sometimes it's handmade stuff, whatever. It's all fine. This, just trying to see if there's a tag. So it looks like there is, I'm kicking my thing. The waist is a little bit elasticized here in the front, and then it's got this tie that I guess goes around the back. So it is kind of caftan-y, which is cool. I didn't really realize that when I got it, which was also fine, not a big deal. I mean, I like it. I was grabbing a lot of stuff. Just, I didn't fully inspect a lot of things. Her stuff is all in, good condition and everything. The last time I got stuff, it was really nice. Of course, there may be a flaw here and there, but there's nothing major going on. All right, let's see. This thing I love, and I don't know if this is going to resell as high as I would like it to, right? This is a robe. So look at these colors, gorgeous. So this is like polyester, and it's you can see that it's quilted, right? And I just thought it was gorgeous. I love it. And this does have a tag. Resale value, I don't know, I'm gonna have to see, but I loved it. So, and there was like another piece similar to this where I was just like, I don't know if this is gonna be like, would I want to spend $20 on this in order to resell it? And I will make a profit. That's not the issue. It's more like, because I have such access to things at lower prices, usually, I mean, of course, there's weeks where the thrift store is a little bit harder on me than others, but in general, I spend between $3 to $5 per piece, and I get pretty good pieces, and then some of them I can flip really quickly, and some of them can sit. And when you're putting out, $100 for 20 pieces versus $500 for 27, it's easier to commit to things that may sit for a while when they're a lower dollar, when you're not putting out as much money. When I'm putting out $500, which for me is a lot to put out, I know I will make it back. I'll probably make it back off like 3 of these pieces, but are they going to sell in a month or in a year? Sorry. I need to sip some water here. So how long is it going to take for them to sell before I see a return on that money? It's important to me because I need access to the money because I don't have a lot. Anyway, so this is beautiful. I'm really excited about it. Let me see. Let me get my little picture. But I don't know what the resale situation is going to be for this as far as longevity, etc. So really cute. I love it. Okay. Next. This thing is so much fun. This I know I can sell quickly, whether I do it on, like, I think I can price this a little bit up on Whatnot and sell it pretty quickly. It's a 2-piece set. So there's this little pajama top cute, whatever, right? Fine. But wait do you see the bottoms? Hold on one second here. Oh my goodness. Let's get on the hanger, please. There we go. Okay. All right. First of all, you could tell that they're wide leg, right? But look at this. Little ruffle leg. How adorable is this? I love this. I didn't find anything. I tried to do a quick search for something similar online and I didn't find anything. The stuff that I did find, there's like a, I don't want to say a similar pajama set, but similar in that it's wide leg and it has like lace on the hem, like a similar silhouette with the top. That's not really helpful as far as showing her what this is. I need to get a clippy hanger. Hi, Biz. I'm sorry, ma'am. Let me just grab this clippy hanger and we'll get this under control. Hi, my cat's attacking my ankles. Thank you, ma'am. All right, let's see. Anyway, the similar item that I saw was listed around like 75 bucks, which I think is definitely reasonable for this. I kind of wonder if I can go even a little bit higher. All right, that's better. It looked too much like just a yellow blob before. I've got to really deal with these plates on this table here. I got the little jadeite saucers listed, but the rest of the plates have not been listed yet, and I need to get them listed so that I can put them away. All right, next up. This thing is so freaking adorable. I just thought it was really cute. Look at this. Look at this. So it's a little double knit polyester dress. But look at, oh, they're blowing out a little too much, but look at those flowers. Aren't they so cute? And then here's the tag. Tag isn't any big deal. NPC Fashions. I don't know what that is. Doesn't matter. Adorable little dress. And this will also sell pretty quickly, I think. And even though my spending averages $18.50 per item. And when I do stuff like this, I feel like I can look at it a couple of different ways. Number one, I can look at it as each individual item costing me $18.50, and can I price that in a way that makes it worthwhile the way that I would normally price something. So like in a thrift store, I'm not going to spend $18 to sell it for $50. I might spend $18 to sell it for $100. But again, because I have access to a higher volume of inventory at lower prices, I don't need to do that. Because this is all higher quality stuff, I was willing to spend more, but also that individual dress, I wouldn't spend 18 bucks at a thrift store to get. Well, maybe, I don't know. I'd be mad about it. Let's say that. But if I look at this acquisition as one bulk lot that I spent $500 on, I think about it in terms of like, I can sell 2 or 3 of these pieces to make back that 500, and then everything else is gravy. Like that makes it make a lot more sense to me as far as like, that piece is $18. No, but that piece is free because I sold these other 3 for 500. That makes it feel better for me. I don't think that either way is sort of invalid. Did I take a picture of that thing? I'm assuming I did. Yes. Okay. Talking too much. All right, let's see. This top is really cute. I love these things. So there was a buyout that I did, or whatever, a bulk buy that I did in like early 2020, where I found so many similar type tops to this. If you've watched my videos for any length of time, you've seen a lot of these types of things. Let's see. I still have some left from that, but they all need kind of some sort of repair that is difficult for me to do. I almost didn't get this, but honestly, I have one reseller friend who loves this kind of stuff, and I kind of got it with her in mind. Not necessarily that I'm going to reach out and directly sell it to her, but maybe like if I end up putting it up on Whatnot or something, I don't know. I love it. I think it's really cool. I don't know if it's going to sell quickly or easily. I have a lot of that type of stuff still listed on Depop and Etsy and all that, but sometimes that could just be their stale listings too. right, look at this thing. This is adorable. So this is a little prairie style dress. It is shorter, and I think that somebody shortened it, but I'm not positive. Um, Look at how cute this is. Adorable. And then it has like a little tie that goes around the back of the waist. I don't know if there's a tag in here. Oh, there is. And I think this is like a cool brand too. Jody T of California. Um, so adorable. Even if this was shortened at some point, like on me, it's still a respectable length. So it's not like so crazy short that it's not wearable. I think it actually will make it kind of fun and more wearable for a lot of people. I wouldn't shorten a dress like this if it was originally a maxi, but I think that there's going to be a population of people who are more likely to buy it because it's shorter. So I was excited about that. So cute. Okay, let's see next. Next, I've got this one. This is really cute. So this is, I almost didn't get this one, but then I noticed that the sleeves were a little bit more drama than I thought at first. So this is like another like pajama-y caftan style, right? Orangey paisley, but the sleeves are a little bit wider than I thought, and that's kind of what sold me on it. I mean, I think it's great because it's more free sized, and it's like a nice moo thing. I think that if this had been done in like pinks and purples, I would have been more immediately decisive about it, but that's just my own preference, you know? So, but the sleeves, I was like, ooh, wait, got to do the sleeves. Can you please hang straight? All right, let's see. Doesn't want to hang straight, but that's okay. She doesn't need anything fancy. Last time when I did this with her, she was taking photos, just kind of like holding stuff up like this, you know, so she'll be fine. This is a really adorable little 50s dress. Um, so this is like a little 50s day dress or house dress, maybe 40s, but I'm gonna say 50s for now anyway. So look at this cute little. These are all like little applique-ons, right? Flowers and then it buttons there. It's just really simple and sweet. And because it's cotton, I think like people go crazy for it. I don't see any tags in here at the moment. They might be lower down. I feel like normally they weren't lower in the hem in earlier years, but unless there's like a zipper at the back, which this one of course does not have. Yeah, like all the buttons are there and stuff, which is always obviously necessary, but great. You don't have to fight to find buttons. So this is really cute. Okay, let's see. All right, this is another piece where I love it and was very drawn to it, and I'm not sure of its resale value or not resale value, but how quickly this will end up selling. But I love this. This is a bathrobe, but it's like very Betty Draper. I feel like that type of stuff is not necessarily as trendy right now, but I think there's still, right? So that's like velvety, and you can see, you can't really see because it's all weird with the light, but quilted. And this, I just love these colors. I love the sort of princess cut fit and flare kind of. So pretty, so pretty. I really went back and forth on this one multiple times and ended up just like, you know what, I'm getting it. So I loved it. And here's the thing, she's not done yet. So I was, you know, I went in there, we were sitting on the porch gabbing for a bajillion years. Then we went inside, and on her first floor, she had a lot of like hats, shoes, purses, scarves, etc., all sort of laid out. And as I'm looking at all that stuff, I had a seltzer on the way there. I was like, I hate to be this person, but can I please use your bathroom? I literally can't focus right now. And she's like, yeah. She's like, but don't mind the mess. Like the bathtub is full of clothes. So we go back into like, I don't know, her kitchen, and then leads to a second bathroom. And I mean, there's clothes fucking everywhere. The bathtub full of clothes outside the bathtub. In the kitchen, there's all sorts of stuff. Like she's just really going through, you know, a career's worth of inventory, and it's a mess. And that's, you know, and I was like, I totally, number one, get the mess. And number two, this is like, I'm like, look, I'm like, oh my God, there's so much stuff. It's amazing. You know, it's great. So after she does this weekend's estate sale, this isn't going to even be the last one. Like I really thought this would be like the last of it, and that this was my last shot. And looks like there's going to be more. So we'll see how it goes. I'm excited, but I really need to deal with this stuff before we do anything further. Okay, so this set, I can't tell if this is a set. She sold it to me as a set, but I don't know if it's meant to be together or not. So we're going to assume it is. So there's this, right, which is like this gorgeous chiffon-y nightgown thing. I feel like I was telling you that whole thing about like all of the additional stuff that she has for some reason, more than just I'm going to get to go back again at some point. Oh, this is so cool. So on the sleeves, they're these sheer chiffon sleeves, and then they've got these ribbons sewn. It's like very fairy festival. I didn't even notice that till just now. And this is like a seafoam green, but then this is like more chartreusey. The color isn't super even, so I don't know if it's had fade or what's going on exactly, but it's really pretty. And oh, I love those ribbons. And then there's this piece that, here we go, wait. Hold on, here we go. Sleeve. So it's got these very little short sleeves. You can see it's very like full and airy. And then it's got this, hold on, can I show you? So in here, there's this string. So it's going to go through on the inside to sort of cinch it, but it's going to leave the back probably a little flowy. It's hard to tell if these were intended to go together or if she just had them together. So we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to hang them both up together as she had them for now. That's how she had it. I'm sure the sleeves go through, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. She'll get it. This is really pretty. All right. Get that out of the way. But yeah, so I'm very excited for whatever additional round is going to come up next at some point. Okay, so this is really pretty. It's another 50s piece. Does it have a tag? I didn't look. Ooh. So, all right, let's see. Anyway, this skirt, it is a full circle skirt, right? God, maybe more than a circle skirt, for crying out loud. Normally a circle skirt, you know, it goes like that. This is like two circles. It's like, look at that. That's insane. Anyway, I don't see a tag in here. And as you can see, it's like a bandana print. It's really pretty. It has a little metal zipper. Metal zipper might need, oh. So this has a couple of little issues that I didn't pay attention to. There's no zipper pull on the zipper, so the zipper is going to need to be replaced. And also the waistband, right? So here's the waistband, but it's like split. So I think essentially the fabric sort of probably, I don't know if shattered is the right word, but kind of split along the fold there. The rest of it seems like it's in really good shape, but we'll see. Hopefully it's not a loss of an item. Let me take a picture of it 1 second. So cute. So what I'm going to do to see, like, all right, this is going to be like, I'm scared to do this, but so because this fabric is friable here and I want to test the other fabric, I'm just going to grab this and sort of, yeah, a firm pull. Nothing is shredding or ripping. So, all right. So this is not something that I can sell, which is sad, but it happens. And you might be looking at it going, oh my God, why would you do that? But also I would rather do that here than sell it to somebody and have it happen. And you kind of don't know until you do it. So we'll see. I might end up doing that as like a dollar start on whatnot for somebody who knows what they're doing to be able to repair, but somebody might not want to deal with that since some of the fabric is not good, but that's okay. One piece, it happens. All right, next is, so this is really cool. She sold this as a set. I don't know if it's meant to be a set or she just liked it together. This is not my typical aesthetic at all, but I thought it was really cool. This is like a very Y2K kind of situation. So I've got this top, right? And you can see it's like a crochet. And here's the brand. I'm not familiar with it. It just says language. This is like one of those papery tags. So it's like, okay, good. That's very Y2K-ish. And this is really pretty. And then this, I guess it's like a denim tube dress, or no, maybe it's just a skirt. I think it's a skirt. Okay. So, here we go. That's the side that we want to see. Right? Really cool. And I didn't see, oh, there's the tag. Okay. So yeah, also there's the brand tag, best choice, and another papery thing. So this is really cool. Not my usual look at all, but I was intrigued by it. And I remember seeing it the last time I went to a sale at her place. And like being drawn to it, but then also going, yeah, that's not my normal thing. So, all right, let's see. Okay, these out of the way. All right, next, this is really cute. This is just a little like 70s kind of nylon disco-y kind of dress. It's very floaty. It's a wrap style dress that has a lot of sort of layers and flutter to it. So it's really cute. It does have a tag. There's a, yeah, you can't really see it. I didn't do a great job with getting the white balance right in this video, but it's way better than all of the like readjusting that normally happens with it. So I'm happy. This dress is going to need a little bit of soaking for some stains. There's just a couple little spots, like nothing major. But again, nylon and polyester and stuff can usually be pretty forgiving when it comes to getting stains out. So I'm not super concerned about it. All right, next is this top. This is fun and like was like another piece that was like kind of goofy and nifty and whatever. But the sleeves, big sleeves, and they did it for me. So this also is going to need a little stain treatment. But again, hopefully it's not going to be a big deal. I don't see any tags in here again, which that's okay. All right, take a quickie pic of that. All right. Having fun so far. I'm really sad about that skirt, but mostly because I'm like kind of mad at myself. But everything I got from her is so freaking amazing, so these pants I love. So these I kind of want to keep for myself. They're pants, by the way, which you probably figured out when I said these pants. Wide leg. They might be too small. And yeah, these are going to be too small in the waist for me. Last time I got a 3-piece like halter top, wide leg pants, and like a top sort of set from her that I want to keep. I can get it on, but the pants are too snug and like it really emphasizes things that I don't want to emphasize right now. And I feel like these would be the same way. So I kind of feel like it's going to be one or the other if I'm going to keep something, especially if they don't quite fit. Like maybe I'll keep these pants and sell the 3-piece set. Maybe, I don't know, whatever. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Okay. Next, this is really fun. It's just a solid red thing, but again, the silhouette of it is so amazing. So here's the front of the dress, obviously great sleeves. And then the back is like this open back thing. So like it ties at the back of the neck, back's a little bit more open, zipper down there. So it's just a great silhouette, there is a tag on this. In fact, it seems to be new old stock, which sucks because I really need to I need to soak it in some vinegar and stuff. So I don't think that the new old stock status for this is going to be so important that it would be worth finding a different way to, deal with the cigarette smell. I think I'll just cut the tags off and wash it. So, but it's a really cool little disco style dress. I love it. Okay. Next. All right, let's see. This is one of the pieces that I hope is going to work a lot towards getting me my 500 bucks. This is Alfred Shaheen. Get her on the hanger so I can show you better. So, and this is a maxi length dress, right? And of course the sleeves, amazing. And here's the tag. So I did look this up on Gem. I found somebody selling this exact one for, I want to say 350 bucks. And I think there was another one that was similar for like 250-ish, something like that. So either way, it's good. This has like a little, I don't know if you can see it here. There's like a light discoloration line across there. But this is, again, all like polyester-y, nylon-y, some kind of synthetic fabric. So I feel like it should clean up more easily. My God, it's not like silk or something. But I love it. It's amazing. So hopefully that'll help get me to my $500 recoup more quickly. And let's see, next is another one. I wasn't sure if I should get this or not. I did do a quick comp on at her house. This is a Hawaiian dress, spark cloth. The brand on this is, I'm going to mispronounce it probably, Ui Makai or Ui Makai. I don't know. That's the tag. And these used to sell very well for me, but I haven't come across them in so freaking long that I was like, I don't know if these are valuable or not. But I did recently sell a men's cabana set, like a Hawaiian cabana set, for 150 or 180, something like that. So that's what made me look this up. And I can't remember. There were some decent comps on this. Again, one that was probably way too high. But definitely, I feel like around the $200 mark is not unreasonable. So that was good. All right, let's see. I don't have that many pieces left, just a small handful, maybe just 3. This thing is pretty epic. And I didn't see a tag, but it doesn't mean it's not in there. Oh, wait, there's a dry clean only tag, which, again, we all know that's not happening. This is so cool. So here's this dress. So it's like a sleeveless dress underneath, but then it's got this like built-in cape drama. I mean, it's just like phenomenal, right? So amazing. Then it's got this here, a little attached. So fantastic. She was saying it reminded her of like Elizabeth Taylor and Cleopatra kind of era, which I can see that. I also, is it wrong that my mind went to Mrs. Roper a little bit? Like, like Mrs. Roper going out for a fancy night, but, so that's another piece that hopefully, I didn't even try to comp this yet because I have to like make my brain think up the words for keywords and stuff to look that up. But that should be like a really good seller also. So I think that between the Hawaiian, the Shaheen, and that thing, I've probably covered my costs for this. So even if we factor, in fact, if I take out that skirt, let's see. Now we're looking at like $19.20 per item. So it's still not a whole lot different. All right, let's see. I've got 2 pieces left. So this one, I think this is adorable. I don't have any idea what the resale value on this would be. It may not even be that much, but I loved it. Oh, you can't even see it. This is a vinyl, clear vinyl, but you can see it's this butterfly on it. Isn't that pretty? I love it. I did try to do a quick search. I just I just looked up, I think 60s clear vinyl bag, and there was a lot of stuff that was selling for like 25 bucks. There was only one other one that had a butterfly. This butterfly is cooler. This is a cooler bag, but I don't think it's like cool enough to be the difference between a $20 or $25 bag and a $50 bag. Who knows? But I think it's amazing. I love it. So this is one of those things where I think it's worth it, even just for like the cool factor, even if nobody's going to pay as much. Just visually, it's very appealing and it'd be fun to have. Okay, and now I'm down to my last piece. This was my favorite piece of the bunch. And I think that after hearing about Shaheen and, you know, all sorts of crazy stuff, um, I don't know, maybe it's going to be anticlimactic for you because this is very goofy, but I loved it so much. She showed it in her Instagram photos that she previewed, and I was so excited to grab it. Um, this is not the kind of thing that I necessarily would keep to wear, but I don't care. I had to get it. So, so cute. Get it on a hanger. Oh, I don't think I took a photo of the butterfly. I'll get that in a minute though. All right, so you can see it's like a little house dress kind of thing, but like look at the, it's all frogs and mushrooms. How cute is this? It's so adorable. That's the tag. I don't know if that's anybody exciting or not, but I was so excited to get this. It was really, really cute. And yeah, I'm very excited about it. So, and for me, like top of my head, I tried to comp this. I did find somebody who was selling a skirt with this print. I forget how much they had the skirt listed for, but A, it's a skirt, so it's different. And um, I want to say they had it priced maybe 50, $60. I feel like I could do this for probably like 80 or in the 80 to 100 range because the print is so good. And maybe I'm being nuts and overshooting, but I think it's phenomenal. So it definitely needs soaking for like some discoloration and stuff too, but that's okay. This is like a cotton poly blend, so it should wash up pretty easily. Um, it's also I want to show you one other thing actually. Don't go anywhere. This was really cool. She gave this to me after we were like chatting, and she's like, "This is for you." She's like, "But you can't sell it." I was like, "Okay." And this is hysterical. She said that these were done in like the 90s. I didn't look for a date on this yet, so but Vanity Fur, the whole thing is dogs and cats. Um, what is this? Let's see. The Jet Sets Pet Vet. That's not even the good stuff though. Like little fashionably dressed animals. Oh my god, the fur flying. Yves Saint Bernard has been the master of French fashion for more than a decade. His dog days may be over. Christian Laclau, the new kitten in town, believes that a cat can look at a king and perhaps overthrow him. I mean, how adorable is that? And then the last one I want to show you. You can't see it very well. There we go. This kitty. And it's Kissy Mackay. Anyway, so that was adorable. I haven't looked it up to see if it is worth anything yet, but it doesn't really, it's just, it's so cute. So that was a lot of fun. Anyway, so that is my little haul with her. Very exciting. And I'm super happy about it. I have so much work to do, which I know I've been saying for forever, but I really am like, it's very overwhelming and sort of in a good way, but sort of in a scary way. So I'm sort of planning some stuff out today. I'm working a little bit more on some of the glassware that I got today, just like little baby steps on it. And I'm definitely doing some organization. All of these clothes and some of this stuff that I got from her last time, as well as still some stuff left over from an estate sale that all still needs like a lot of treatment. That's all going to be like packed away into a bag. I have to go out and buy like vinegar, literally vinegar in bulk, like just gallons and gallons of vinegar to deal with this stuff. Um, so I'm going to try and get some of this chaos organized for myself. And I'm thinking of doing a video on this whole organizational nightmare, but also I don't want you to see it. So um, we'll see. I don't know how I feel yet. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this. I hope that you enjoyed the haul. It's so much fun. And see you again soon. Bye.